Hello, Fernando here with Synergy Auto Spa. I'm on my way to detail a car right now. It's the coldest day of the year for us. We are in Kuna, Idaho, so super close to Boise, Idaho, up in the northwest. Right now it's currently 24 degrees. It snowed a couple days ago, and everything has been frozen ever since. I'm geared up with tons of layers of clothes. I have my sweater, wool flannel, long sleeve, another long sleeve thermal, and my long john thermal as well. It's gonna be interesting. I'm carrying with me a propane heater. I've never really used it outdoors. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's 24 degrees, and usually everything freezes as soon as it's in contact with a surface, so it's gonna be interesting. I'll show you guys how it turns out. I'm gonna be arriving at my customer's house in about 10 minutes right now. It's 11 a.m. During winter time, we usually start between 10:30 to 11 once everything kind of thaws out and it's a little bit warmer. By warmer, I mean like at least 32 degrees. Like I said, today it's super cold, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, you just got here on my customer's house. It's a little Nissan Versa that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to start setting up right now and get cleaning. It's 24 degrees, but for whatever reason it doesn't feel like if it's this cold right now. Right now you started the car, make sure it kind of warms up inside. Probably run it for about 10 minutes and then start working. And that's my detail rig. I usually drive a van, but it broke down on me a couple months ago, and it's an expensive fix. It's the fuel injection system, so we're looking at about $2,000 to get it up and running. So this is what the interior looks like. I'm gonna be blowing some air through it, and all the crevices underneath the seats, and we'll make it pretty again. Usually an interior takes about 3.5 hours in this condition. So one thing that I've noticed a lot of detailers don't do, it's common sense but gets missed all the time. Always move the seats front and back. There's always stuff stuck underneath. When I show you the car, you didn't see any of this, but everything was underneath these seats. We're still gonna blow air underneath and all the crevices. Make sure everything comes out. The car, every time you blow it out, it looks worse than what it was, but it'll take a good vacuum to clean that up. Right after I remove the floor mats and blow air under the crevices, I move on to the vacuum. I usually start on the driver's side area and work my way around. Go through the cup holders, seats, carpets, get underneath the seats. Like I said, work my way around. After this, I usually move on to the steam cleaning process and getting the door panels, center console, the dash, giving it a good wipe down. I use a dedicated interior cleaner, steam and compressed air, and that usually does it for the whole interior. I don't use any vinyl dressings or anything like that. I try to keep it as simple as I can, and it'll make everything look nice and clean, and nice matte finish as well, non-greasy. At this point, I start steaming on all the crevices, getting all that sticky stuff out of there, loosening it up before I start scrubbing. Once that's done, I spray my dedicated interior cleaner, give everything hit everything with the brush, and main jet scrub as well, loosening everything up and let the product work a little bit on the surface as well. There is a fabric area in the door that should be hit with steam or a drill brush. I went with the steam because it had some weird residue on that cloth, probably a type of lotion or something like that. I wipe all the surfaces down twice with the wet rag, and then I come back and follow with a dry rag, get everything out of there, blow some compressed air on the crevices, get the chemical out of those areas. Those pillars get hit a lot. There was something sticky in that buckle right there. Steam helped a lot to loosen it up. It gets out of there. Here getting the carpet pre-soaked with my product, hitting it with steam. For the seats and carpet, I use a 3-inch round brush with the 3-hole nozzle. This is a professional grade steamer. I use a cheap steamer. It works really good with what I do, and I've had it for over 3 years. It's never really let me down. The only thing I have to replace once in a while is the O-rings on the nipple itself. Once carpet is done, we move on to the seats. It might look like it's a lot of product, but it's not. To do the whole interior of the car, including the carpet, seats, door panels, and everything in general, I go through a bottle and a half of that product. So roughly about 48 ounces. I use 32-ounce bottles, and that's including the floor mats as well. There was a set of floor mats in there that got steamed and hit with that same product and brush. So again, I'm hitting everything with the round brush, and I like to give it a pass with the drill as well. Make sure the product gets worked in as good as possible. Now I use a pass with the big triangle brush and a terry cloth rag to get all the stains and grease lifted out of there and make the magic happen. So as the detail went on, the temperatures went up a little bit. I believe right now it's around 31, 32 degrees. The car is all done, nothing frozen us. So it went pretty good. Show the results of how the car turned out. It was just a good interior detail. Here is the interior of the car. It's drying up. There's some dog hair in there. The steaming helps a lot because it makes everything dry nice and even. Typically, when I'm done with the car, it dries within about 15-20 minutes. I always tell the customers to leave the car running for a little bit, give it 15-20 minutes with the heater running, and Everything is good to go, even on the cold weather like this. There you have it. As good as it could go. Got all done with the detail. I was wearing a beanie, my hair is all messed up. It took about 2.5 hours to complete. As I was working, temperatures went up about 3-4 degrees, 24-25 degrees when I got here. Now that I'm leaving, looks like temperature is 30 degrees. It started snowing a little bit, but nothing too heavy. Nothing froze up on me, so that's good. That's always a big plus. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe, give me a follow. All that helps. This is very new to me. I'm trying my best. Give me any feedback you have for me. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Thank you.